drink, fill my car and smoke some weed. Coming up for air, cause I've been so deep. I don't need another heart to heart. Did my therapy, I let it fall apart. Now working on it, it's working on me, working on me. Just give me a
Hello. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Okay, can you hear me? Can you all hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, okay, very good. I think it could be a little bit louder, but let's work that out. Okay, so we are about to start the first Lelystad FlightSim Awards, and that will be streamed live into the internet. So, are you guys ready? Okay, I think I have to say it again. We are today presenting the first Lelystad FlightSim Awards 2025. Are you ready? All right, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the FlightSim Awards 2025, live from the Valk Hotel in Lelystad at the FSWeekend. Made possible by Cruise Level, FS Elite, Threshold. Enjoy the night. Give a big applause to our hosts tonight, Julius, Callum, Andreas, and Magnus. Woo!
Where is everyone? Oh, there they are.
Yeah, there we are. Come to the stage. Just say a quick hello. All right, welcome everybody. Hello, Internet. I hope you can all see and hear us. Welcome to the first, to the official FlightSim Awards 2025. My name is Julius. I'm with Cruise Level. This is wonderful.
Callum from FS Elite.
This is wonderful.
Andreas, also with Cruise Level.
And of course, we have the giant
Magnus from Threshold.
Yeah, welcome to this event. And we thought it's about time. Every year we meet in Las Vegas or in other countries. We meet here in Lelystad. Sometimes we meet in Paderborn. And there are all these content creators, and there's this huge community from the FlightSim industry. And I think we thought there are so many great add-ons, labels out there that it's time for awards. So we sat together last year and decided to create, it was an idea of Andreas. He said, come on, let's create the FlightSim Awards. And here we are now. So I hope you are all ready.
I mean, it's honestly can you hear me? Yes, beautiful. It's honestly such a privilege and pleasure to be up here with some amazing content creators. And it's always baffled me. So when I started doing FS Elite all these years ago, so many people thought us as media, we hated each other, that we would never talk to one another, that we're always in competition. And sure, there's an element of competition, sure, but so are developers. But ultimately, the whole point of this is actually being together, doing something collectively for hopefully the greater benefit for the entire community, which is why I think the FlightSim Awards, being our first one, there's going to be some road bumps, but the point being, it's all about celebrating people in this room, people online who are watching right now, the amazing flight simulation content that we all love and enjoy today. So it is a huge privilege to be on stage with such amazing people and to be presenting some incredible awards for some of the most amazing content that we have in flight simulation. So thank you very much for inviting us and having us, and we hope you all enjoy the FlightSim Awards 2025.
All right. I think you want an award, don't you? Yeah.
I do try.
Yeah, you try to get your award, yeah, but maybe next year, okay. All right, so, but of course you might wonder, okay, how did we came up with the nominees? How did we came up with the come up with the categories? Because we have so many, add-ons out there and contributions to the communities. So how did we come up with that? And I think Andreas can tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, sure. You all know the flight simulation world is huge. We have by now 3 sims, maybe 4 if you count some smaller sims. We get so many different types of simulators and flight simmers. We have R guys, airliner guys, helicopter guys, military guys, and the list goes on. And we wanted to show the whole breadth of flight simulation with these awards, not only with the categories we have, but also within the categories. So maybe it's not the most items you might think about at first that we wanted to nominate, but we had long discussions, like you just said, about what to nominate, and I think we covered the whole breadth of flight simulation. And As you can see, we have some numbers here, 11 awards. One of them is very special. I come to that in a moment. And let me just say, as you can say, over 13,000 votes. That just blows my mind how many people of you voted out there, especially since this is our first rodeo. And I'm also very excited to announce it's not a European, it's not a German or UK only show this awards on the community side. All of you around the world out there voted, and that makes me very happy, because it's a great time to begin this international community and celebrate the spirit of being one worldwide community.
Right, I'm going to be short. Just want to emphasize that this is the first one, and next year will be bigger, better, and fairer, maybe in some eyes, because, yeah, we had to do this. As you will see how we did it, I guess.
Yeah, you can also now see the 10 categories, or 10 plus 1, as I would like to
we
say.
have DCS add-on, we have hardware, X-plane scenery, X-plane aircraft, X-plane airliner, tools, Microsoft Flight Simulator scenery, aircraft and airliner, content creator, and freeware.
Yes, and for the people who are wondering now about especially tools and the freeware category are mixed between the sims, just because we could have 20 more categories if we want to cover all the topics out there. But the one special category, which is without our jury influence, is a content creator category, because that one was wholly voted by the community. We did not influence that at all. We did not discuss it. We just put the text field out to you and let you enter the creator you liked. And let me tell you, the winner was, put your favorite content creator here. Yeah, so maybe we should next time try to make this text field more obvious. Lessons learned. Let's get the show started.
Yeah.
Okay, so of course there has to be some cheesy sentence like this with a lot of virtual pilots, so fasten your seatbelt. We will now start with the awards. We will try to not to be too slow, but also not to be too fast. What I just want to say is, if you get an award or if you win an award and you are in the room, of course you have to come to the front and you have to greet your grandma or your mother, but you cannot stay seated, so that is a given. Because I looked around the room in the beginning, and there were some people here who will find themselves in the nomination video. So I say it again, if you're in the room and you win an award, come to the front and have your Oscar speech ready, right?
Absolutely. I've already had my Oscar speech, so it's your turn to have a go as well. Okay. So, shall we kick off the awards?
Let's kick off the awards with the first category, DCS. Of course, let's say the military flight simulation is in every simulator represented. Okay, we have warbirds in Microsoft Flight Simulator. We have supersonic jets in X-plane. But there is one simulator which is entirely dedicated to this part of flight simulation, or to this world of flight simulation. And of course, this simulator by Eagle Dynamics is actually made of all the modules which came out in the last year. So here they are. Okay, here comes the moment of truth. Okay, our first FlightSim Award 2025 for the best DCS add-on, goes out to
Heatblur F4 Phantom.
a big applause for Hitler!
And we have them in the room.
And actually, we are very lucky we have somebody from Hitler in the room.
Thanks. Hi. Yeah, so I also prepared a speech. I don't know. Do we have the time for that?
We have 15 minutes if you need them.
Okay, I need right about 5. So, yeah, but I also need my
speech.
Yeah, I have a
He
speech.
has a speech. Nice one.
I just need maybe to look at it. I hope not, but yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm deeply honored. Sorry, it's just.
Amazing.
Sorry for the voice crack. I got it, yeah. Thank you. Okay, I start again, apologies. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm deeply honored and humbled to accept the award for Best DCS Add-on for the Heat Blur Simulations F4E Phantom 2. This moment is not just a celebration of our work, it is a testament to the vibrant and passionate community that has stood by our side every step of the way. A community in which all of us started as regular flight sim enthusiasts before becoming developers. A community who made our dreams possible in the first place. For those who may not know me, my name is Jannis Bösmann, and my journey at HeatBlur began as an intern, and over time, I have grown into a game developer role. I am proud of this evolution because it has always been my dream to work for HeatBlur. And learning the ropes from the bottom up was an extraordinary time with an extraordinary team. First and foremost, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the organizers of the FlightSim Awards, Cruise Level, FS Elite, and Threshold. Thank you very much. Maybe a little applause. Yeah. You guys really deserved it. Your commitment to celebrating excellence in our industry has given us a platform to showcase our modules, our creativity, and unwavering passion. And we applaud you for the hard work that goes into making flight sims more mainstream, more accessible, and more popular, as we all know how niche this hobby of ours still is. In addition, I want to extend a special thank you to our dedicated testers and subject matter experts, whose critical insights and pursuit of perfection have been invaluable. Your meticulous evaluations have helped us refine every aspect of our module. And of course, I would also like to thank Eagle Dynamics, whose collaboration and support have been essential in bringing our vision to life, and without whom DCS would simply not exist. It is your platform where our modules thrive on, and we are deeply grateful for all that you provide. I must also acknowledge the incredible community that has made this achievement possible. Our journey began as a shared dream of fellow flight enthusiasts, and it is your feedback, your encouragement, and relentless passion that have shaped our module to what it is today. We have grown from and alongside this community, learning from your experiences, celebrating your triumphs, and facing challenges together. Your contributions have not only enriched our work, but have also driven us to excel, ensuring that every detail of the F4E Phantom 2 resonates with those who share our passion for aviation. This award is as much yours as it is ours. Every suggestion, every piece of constructive criticism, and every shared moment of excitement has been a cornerstone of our progress. It is a reminder that innovation in flight simulation is a collaborative effort, one where ideas take flight and evolve through the support of an engaged and dedicated community. In accepting this award, I'm reminded that our greatest strength in the industry lies in our unity. The spirit of collaboration and mutual respect that permeates this community is the wind beneath our wings. It has taught us that no project is created in isolation and every accomplishment is a shared victory. Today we stand together, not just as developers or flight sim enthusiasts, but as members of a larger family whose collective passion fuels our journey forward. And all I can say is, we have quite a ways to go, and we are convinced that the future for flight simulations is shaping up to be a very bright one. Once again, thank you to the organizers, our testers, subject matter experts, Eagle Dynamics, and every member of our community for being an indispensable part of our success. We promise to keep striving for excellence, fueled by the same spirit of collaboration and innovation that has brought us right to this moment. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Beautiful.
All right, guys. That was an unexpectedly long and very passionate speech. And to everyone who didn't listen to that speech and how profound I found that speech for the whole community and all of the developers here, you can watch it back tomorrow when you've let your drink down. But let's move on. All right. Thank you.
So now it's time for the most probably essential and most discussed part in our hobby, hardware. Who doesn't like to have a long and winded discussion about hardware and what's the best or the most needed? Do you fly an Airbus with a joystick or a yoke? Do you fly a Boeing with a joystick? Some people call it sacrilege. So, without further ado, those are the nominees for the best hardware of the last year. Thorough look at the hardware, and now let's see, who is the winner?
So, the winner for hardware is WinWing with their FCU. Woo!
Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Thank you for FS conference, and thank you everyone. Thank you everyone. Sorry for my poor English, and Mio will transport for me. 非常意外，我是第一次来到现场，然后我第一次来到现场，非常意外就拿到这个奖项。
This is my first time here, and I was surprised that I got an award here.
我听 Mazias 说他已经来了27年了，27年了，我今年才40岁，所以在我13岁的时候他就来这里，所以对于这么历史悠久的一个活动来说，我感到非常荣幸。
So I've heard from Matthias, who's from PMDG, said he's been here for 20 more years, and I'm only 40 years old, so that's when I was a teenager, he started to come here. And this is a very, very eventful journey for me.
很高兴加入这个大家庭，加入这个社区。
I'm really glad and I'm honored to finally get a chance to join this community, to join this big family.
今天没有像 H 组这么特别的准备，因为确实太意外了。
I do not have a prepared speech like Hippler, because this is really a surprise.
不过没关系，大家需要什么，医生就做什么。
But don't worry, we will make whatever you guys want. We will hear from the community, and we will make the hardware that everyone wants.
我们的目标 integrity 还有就是不断的创新。
So our goal is to innovate for reality and keep pushing beyond the boundaries and for technological advance to push the industry forward.
所以再次谢谢大家，欢迎大家明天到我们的展位上告诉我你们想要什么，好吧？
And thank you, everyone. Please take a look, stop by our booth and tell us what exactly do you need, and we'll see if we can make it.
Thank you again.
Fantastic. I mean, what a well-deserved winner, and we couldn't be happier that you're here today, all the way from China to celebrate the FlightSim Awards with us, and also to be here at Lillestad as well for FSWeekend. But now we move on to our next category,
which is best X-plane scenery. So now we come to the 3 X-plane categories. Of course, please, this is not an MSFS versus X-plane event. This is just the way we threw the dice and the categories showed up on the board. So here we go with the nominees for the best X-plane scenery.
and let's find out who the winner is.
All right.
You want to see what's in here? Let's have a look. And the winner is Flight Temper with their Sydney scenery.
Do we have somebody? I don't think that we have somebody from Flight Temper in the room. I mean, what we have to say here, we asked all the nominees to send in a video in case they get rewarded with an award, to send in a thank you speech, which we can play. Some of the guys responded, some of the guys didn't respond, so in this case, I'm afraid we don't have anybody to accept the awards, but we will make sure the award finds its way to the wonderful team at Flight Temper. Again, a big applause to Flight Temper.
And since we now started the X-plane category, let's stay there. Because a simulator is more than scenery, as we all know. We also need stuff to fly. Now, the next category is aircraft, which is all the small stuff. So we put in there like general aviation plane, but just flight, helicopters, some turboprops, some business jets.
Yeah, let's see who it is.
So a slew of amazing add-ons. Now, who is the winner?
Okay, so the FlightSim 2025 award for Best X-Plane Aircraft goes to Just Flight with a PA-28.
Anyone in the room who wants to accept the award on the behalf of Just Flight?
Nobody. No video?
All right.
No video?
Unfortunately, we don't have a video either, so we gotta get the award to them one way or another. So let's go on with the next category. And congratulations again to Just Flight. Yep.
All right, now it's getting interesting because, well, in terms of airliner, it's always a close race, isn't it?
Always very competitive.
Yeah.
Probably the most anticipated awards in any kind of simulator category, I think, as
Yeah.
an airliner.
Yeah, especially as I looked through the room, I saw that actually two representatives, or I spotted already two representatives of actually nominees in the ranks of the nominees. So this will be really interesting. What I can just say is in this category, it was really, really, really close. As you know, we had always 50% by the community, 50% by the jury, and it was really, really, really close. So we could almost say we have two winners, but let's first look at the nominees.
Magnus is here with the all-important envelope for us.
And the winner of the airliner for X-Plane 2025 is Tolis.
Danke. Hey guys, yeah, I unfortunately didn't prepare a speech, but I first of all would like to thank all of our customers. Without you guys, we wouldn't be where we are. Especially the constructive feedback over the years that we receive from customers has really helped us develop the airplane into what our airplanes are today. Of course, the community. Without the community, there would not be X-Plane, there would not be us. And then, of course, I also want to thank my wife, Juliana. She's taking care of all the business side of things, which allows me to focus to 100% on the development. The 3D model of the aircraft in question was done by Sébastien in France, so big thank you to Sébastien. And we got a little bit of help from somebody in Belgium. Actually, he's going to come here tomorrow, from Christian, for the cabin. So he did the cabin. Thank you to him. And yeah, thanks to the community as a whole for supporting us. We've been there since 2018. I've been doing airplanes for X-Plane since 2008. So it's been a long journey. And yeah, without you guys, this would not have happened. Thank you.
Congratulations.
All right, on to the next category. Now, we take a little bit of time and have like a bit of spice to our flight simulation experience. It's tools, small, sometimes bigger programs that just add a little bit of extra to flight simulation. And we have an eclectic collection here in the nominees, both sides of the simulator. And let me tell you one fact about this. This category was actually tied between the jury and the community vote. So what did we do? We followed the vote of the community, of course, because after all, it's you out there who decide who is the best add-ons, right? So let's see who it is, right?
Yep. Let's do it.
The winner for the FlightSim Award 2025 for Best Tool goes to Beyond ATC.
So unfortunately, Captain couldn't be here tonight because he's living also in America and very busy man. But he did send us a little short notice to thank the community for their appreciation. Let's roll.
Hey everyone, this is Captain from Beyond ATC. I wanted to extend a very warm and heartfelt thank you for choosing us for this award. It's humbling to be selected among so many amazing mods and other products. from the bottom of our hearts here at BATC. Thank you.
Let's put our hands together one more time for Beyond ATC.
All right.
Okay, so we've moved on to our next category, which is the best Microsoft Flight Simulator scenery. Now, if you are into Microsoft Flight Simulator, you will be fully aware of just how competitive that this category is. Covering news daily, like everybody else up on stage, you'll realize just how many scenery items there are releasing, not just every month, but every darn day. It's a joy to cover everything, but there can only be one winner. But let's now see the nominees for Best Microsoft Flight Sim Scenery. Okay, here comes the envelope.
All right.
And let me tell you, this one was also extremely close. I think it was as a community within a couple of hundred votes. So let's see who it is. And we have Flightbeam's San Francisco Captain's Edition.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to Flightbeam.
I'm afraid nobody from Flightbeam is in the room with us, or Mia. Let's say hello to Mia. Maybe he's watching. And let's move on to the next category then.
And as you probably can expect, this one is also about aircraft, this time Microsoft Flight Simulator. Same rules apply, small stuff with rotary wings, and everything else we couldn't fit in the airliners.
Yeah, let's see who is nominated.
So many amazing aircraft there. So, who did it take it all?
Okay, this one was really interesting. And the FlightSim 2025 award for Best MSFS aircraft goes to Black Square with the Dukes.
Congratulations. So, we also did talk to Nick, and unfortunately he couldn't be here either, but let me tell you, he really would like to be here, but he's busy preparing his next add-on. Because right now, he's actively working on his Starship development. So we have to do with this video message. Let's roll.
Hello, everyone. My name is Nick Sagansky, developer of all the Black Square aircraft. Thank you all so much for letting me speak with you this evening and for this incredible award. Black Square has the reputation of being a one-man developer team, and while I'm still willing to accept that title, it doesn't mean there aren't a lot of people that go into making Black Square aircraft something special. I'd like to start by thanking my publisher, Just Flight, who had confidence in me as a complete unknown just a few years ago. Also, Boris Audio Works for his fantastic sound packages that lend character to every switch and button in the cockpit. The two best livery creators in the business, who make my aircraft shine, quite literally. Of course, also the aircraft owners and pilots who work with me to create the most realistic simulation possible, with all those little details that really matter to us aircraft owners. The most important part of developing these aircraft for me is preserving their legacy for the future, not just as an airframe in a museum, but the skills required to fly them and the knowledge of their systems. I hope to see you all again next year with some really special aircraft released in 2025. Until then, thank you so much, enjoy your evening, and have a great night.
All right.
Another competitive category. Always the airliners, don't you think?
Yeah, the airlines. I think we have to say to the chat out there now, maybe to the people who are watching the stream, be nice to each other, okay? Be nice to each other, because I think this category is quite interesting. And I mean, when we look into the communities, there are always a lot of discussions around that. But I think let's go to the nominees.
I mean, if you're going to own any of those aircraft, you're going to have a good time anyway, let's be honest. However, we do have one winner, and here is the envelope with all the news.
All right, the winner of the Microsoft Flight Simulator Airliner Award for 2025 is... Phoenix.
Phoenix.
I don't think anyone from Phoenix is here tonight. However, we will be sending you the award to one of you somehow, or break it up into bits.
Yeah. Maybe tonight. Let's see.
We'll see.
We'll
But anyway,
see.
congratulations to the Phoenix team for your prestigious award here at the FlightSim Awards 2025.
All right, on to the most special category of the evening, the one for your favorite content creator. As said earlier, no jury on this one. This is just wholly voted by the community. So we also don't have a nominee videos to show us. But let's talk about content creators for a moment, because what would our FlightSim world be without all these streamers, painters, and yes, we did mean also painters and other creators with that award, because I know it should need to make that more clear next time. So, any favorites on your part, Magnus?
Favorites of mine? Yeah, London Controller is one.
Yeah.
Two-Tone Murphy is one. Katie Pilot.
Yeah, that's also very eclectic. There's also probably the more serious parts, flight simulators, like Blackbox 711 we know. We all know A330 driver. He's also very well known. Yeah, so let's see. Who actually is the most famous or most popular content creator in our community for the FlightSim Awards 2025?
So this is a completely community vote. None of the panelists had any influence on this, and this was completely kind of verbatim. There was no kind of option to pick. The community have picked for their community content creator for the FlightSim Awards 2025 for being V1 Simulations.
Unfortunately, they couldn't be here this evening either and didn't send a video our way. So congratulations again, V1 Simulations. We will get this to you somehow, maybe by Pigeon, maybe by FedEx Airliner. We will see. On to the next category.
So here we are.
Yes.
Our final category. But last does not mean least, by any means, does it?
Yeah, I think we pushed this one to the last position. I mean, that was the one we wanted to have as the last position, because it should be also a greeting out to all the people out there who are contributing freeware to the community. I mean, of course, a lot of guys make add-ons. They have a slight commercial interest, but these guys who are producing freeware are the real heroes out there, and I think this category is dedicated really to all of them. And of course, it was very, very, very hard to find the nominees. So we will find a way maybe for next year to include the community more, to have maybe, to split freeware maybe even up into subcategories. We will think about that. But this year we just have one category and these are the nominees.
And here is the envelope of truth.
The last category.
Last but not least, and let me tell you, this envelope is kind of heavy, probably to the surprise of no one. There's so many amazing Freeware add-ons out there, but last year we all know which one blew it away. It's the heaviest aircraft in the world, and the winner is the fly-by-wire A380X. Come on, guys!
Congratulations, man.
Right. I did have a speech, but there's a bit more I want to add to it as well, so there's a bit more information for it. So let me get it open. Yeah. I did write it in big text, but that was just to make it seem a bit longer, but it's not. So we'll see. So first of all, everyone at Fly-by-Wire Simulations wants to say thank you. It's been about 5 years this year, 5 years by the end of this year, that Fly-by-Wire Simulations has come together or has formed as a group to produce high-fidelity aircraft for flight simulation. And that was our one goal. But we wanted to do it with the community and do it all for free, because we want to empower the community to come together, develop, adapt their skills, learn something new, and do something that hasn't been done before on such a large scale. We didn't quite know it was going to be as popular as it is. It very much was a surprise to us to have the popularity rocket with the A320. And that's kind of why the A380 came along, and we wanted to set a new ambition, something that's never been properly achieved before, and that was a full A380 for flight simulators. And the award speaks for itself. So this award is not just for us. As I mentioned, this is much of a community project. There's hundreds, if not thousands, of contributors from across the world, not just modeling, not just painting the aircraft. We've got people on the DevOps, on the servers, being able to provide the back end for the installer, allowing the community to be able to install this aircraft and enjoy it to its maximum potential. And there's so much more that we can do, and there's so much more that we are going to be doing. This project, as a whole, has not just benefited the flight simulator community, but it's also benefited the individuals who have taken part. Because, as I said, this has enabled people to adapt and learn and do something a bit different. And quite a few of the core team that we have together are now in full-time employment with many of the developers for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we think that's an incredible achievement to be able to support these people into jobs in the real world. And not just that, freelance. As we mentioned before, Boris Audio Works. Boris first produced the sounds for the A320 and the A380. And because of his expertise in that field, he's been able to get freelance work with a variety of developers from across the board of flight simulation. And that's something that we are really proud of, together as a team, that we can achieve such a task. So This award's for everyone that has supported us in everything that we do, to our developers and contributors, to our media, moderator and community support teams, to our pilots, engineers and testers, to our donators who are really crucial in being able to support the back end and the high cost and volume that we have, and the entire aviation and simming world for accepting us and being able to produce your aircraft as paid products and being able to enjoy what you do in a profession, but also enable us as volunteers, as passionate aviators to do this in our spare time and give us the space to do so. And that's where I find we see the respect of each other as content creators in all forms to be able to come together and produce for aviation and flight sim. We're excited for the future. We can't wait to see what it brings. We never know what's going to happen, really. The A380's got a lot to go, and so does the 320, and we can't wait to continue for that. So thank you very much once again. We'll see you in the skies. I heard that the bar's open till 11, so crack on, and we'll speak to you soon. Thank you very much.
Congratulations.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think this concludes the FlightSim Awards 2025. I think we mentioned it in the beginning. This was a first for us. There are a lot of things for us to learn, especially in the nomination process and in a lot of other things. What's really important for us, write back to us, give us feedback that we can improve together the awards for next year, and especially our wonderful dedication, which is flight simulation. I just want to thank you guys for going on this trip with all together, and I also want to thank Aerosoft and the guys of the FSWeekend, and of course Rafi, who is the guy behind the technical stuff. Big applause for him. Sorry? And for all the people in the room, not in the chat, dessert is opened. See you next year. See you next year. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Say that you love me too. Kisses don't come for free. So what you waiting for? Back to mine, only 5.